Hey there, it's Elizabeth Mack with the Tallahassee Democrat, and you're watching another edition of Limelight Live. This week, I am at Lee's Wine Bar. I've been here once before, but joining me, I have another guest. This week is DJ AtotheL. Say hi.
How you doing?
First of all, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm originally from Ireland. I moved over here in 2005, but I've been DJing. I'm going to date myself really badly right here, but I've been DJing since 1984.
Wow.
So I've been around the block a little bit, more than a little bit.
Okay, so then how did you get involved with DJing?
Run DMC, I'm sure you've heard of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the video for Rockbox way back when and really liked this whole rap music, this newfangled thing. Really thought that it might be something I wanted to be a part of, and just started kind of imitating what I saw on TV and got me a little set of turntables and started from there.
With the turntables, I don't even think most DJs know what that is anymore.
Yeah, it's moved on a lot.
Yeah. So then how did you come up with A to the L? What does that really mean?
It's the first two letters of my name. My first name is Alan, and I wanted something a little kind of different from the normal type of stuff, and so yeah, I went with that, and it's kind of stuck, and that's been the working title for a long time.
Okay, and so you do DJ around town. So where can people catch you? I do believe you are on the radio sometimes, at least on 102.3, right?
Yeah, right now I'm on two radio stations. I DJ at FSU station, V89. I'm there from I'm there from 5 to 8 on Saturdays on the Underground Railroad, which is the longest running college hip hop show in the United States. So Tallahassee has a little something to be proud of. And then Sundays I'm on Blazing 102.3, like you mentioned, from 8 to 10, Digging in the Crates. Yeah, which is dedicated to old school hip hop. And then also through the week I'm on KISS 101.9 in North Carolina, and I'm on there every night of the week from 8 to 9. Yeah, I stay busy.
So then it's that love for hip hop, I guess, you kind of just stick with that. And
Yeah, it's kept me going through the good times and the bad. Yeah.
Okay. And so we're actually here at Lee's today because you do DJ here, right?
Yeah, I'm here every Saturday at Lee's. It's not on Saturdays. It's not fully hip hop centered. You know, it really depends on the crowd, the type of clientele that we have in on a certain night. You know, we could have a night more focused on house music. The next night it might be kind of hip hop and R&B. The next night it's kind of soul, funk. It really depends on who is here and what they want to hear and what I need to do to keep them happy.
Okay. So how did you get started here? I mean, well, how did you come about to adding on to your myriad of other activities?
Yeah. Well, actually, my friend Mack, who DJs here on Friday nights, he needed someone to cover for him about a year ago. And he asked me, was I free and could I do it? And I came through on a Friday and had a great time. And Lee really enjoyed what I did and how I DJ'd. And you know, we got to talking, and he had a Saturday open, and we made some plans. And really from the beginning of this year, like January time, is when I've been here, and I've kind of become part of the fixtures and fittings, which is cool. It's a great place.
It is. It's a very nice venue. If you're not familiar with Lee's, they call it the tasting bar, because you can taste the wines. There's a wide variety of wines. There's also a selection of beers, and it's kind of just like that nice loungy feel. It's very chic. It's kind of not your normal Tallahassee libations establishment. Say it like that.
Exactly.
So, but you just don't DJ here. You also host an event. It's the Rebirth of Slick, right?
Yep. The event's called the Rebirth of Slick. We do it here at the Wine Bar, and we normally aim to do it the last Tuesday of every month. We've been running since May of this year.
Okay.
Our next event we're actually a little out of whack because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So the next one is going to be Tuesday, December 13th.
Okay.
What we really focus on doing is concentrating on bringing live performances, not just hip hop, some R&B and soul as well. But trying to bring local artists through and let the light shine on them a little bit and give them a chance to perform in front of an audience who, you know, is really growing accustomed to the place and the vibe and
For music and also. Okay. And then so I guess how did that event come about? Like what made you?
Well, you know, I've been involved with, you know, several of my friends. My homeboy Mack, we would perform a lot together. He's actually an MC, and he would have me backing him as a DJ, and we got talking about kind of the local scene in Tallahassee for hip hop, and it's very cluttered. people normally don't get a chance to perform more than maybe one or two songs. And we started to see people getting into a kind of a glut where they did the same two songs in the same establishment every week to the same 5 or 6 people. And like those type of open mic proceedings normally mean that when the last person gets on, everyone else who has came before has left.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to concentrate more on each night. We're going to have just one artist, and they can bring their people through, and you know, it's a chance for the next month's artist to see what they have to go up against.
Okay.
And so it's that kind of game plan has worked very well, and the night's been a great success. Music-wise, you know, for Lee it's been good. You know, we bring the Cravens truck out now, so they come down and serve food. Bring the FSU breakdancers down, and they'll perform out in the parking lot. So, you know, there's a lot of different little organizations all coming together to make the night a success.
Okay, and then so you said the next one is coming up December
13th, Tuesday, December 13th. We know it's the other thing that we aim for, with it being a school or a work night, we try to make the hours sensible. So we go from 8 to around midnight. That way you can still go home and get up for work the next morning.
Oh, yes. And then also, where can people find out more about, or how can they find out how they can perform, or more about the event?
You can reach me on Twitter. Just spell my name out, AtotheL, AtotheL, or Facebook, same way, facebook.com/AtotheL. I have a website called altrap.com, ALTRAP.com. I'm always available there. All the mixes from the radio stations go there. You can check those out. And I mean, I'm always around town and always available. So, you know, feel free, anyone that wants to perform, hit me up, and hopefully we could do something.
Great. Awesome. And so you can stop by here. Remember to mark your calendars for December 13th, the rebirth of Slick from 8 to midnight.
Yeah.
Here at Lee's Wine Bar. And of course, for this week, there's some other things that I had for you going on. Last week, I was at Lemoyne talking about the 47th annual Lemoyne Art Holiday Show, and so that's still going on right now. Remember, you can catch it through New Year's, Tuesday through Saturday. That the hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sunday, it's 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So remember to check that out and get in there early, because all the good stuff is going to be gone pretty soon. Also, there's a fundraiser coming up for the Love of Life, and that's FUR, F-U-R, the Love of Life. Of course, it's a little spin on words. I thought it was cute. It's going to happen on Thursday, 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Aloft Downtown Hotel. Way Out West is going to be having a fashion show there. There's going to be an art show featuring the works of Patty Manny. I'm so sorry, Patty. Please forgive me. And then it's also going to benefit the Big Ben Hospice and Comfort Pets. So be sure to check that out. Way Out West is a really nice midtown store that features in Western apparel. We have really, really nice boots. So if you're into shoes, I definitely suggest checking them out. They also have some nice dresses and men apparel too as well. Something for the kids that's supporting our youth. Madrigal Dinner. It's Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. I am so tongue-tied today. It's from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on Friday. The proceeds will go to benefit the Raw Middle School Performing Arts Program, which is actually not very far from here. It's like right on over across the street. There will be performances by the Raw Leon and FSU students. So if you enjoy a little good dinner at the good show by some of our youth and adults in college, feel free to check that out. It'll be Friday at United Methodist Church, which is actually over there across from Lake Ella. For ticket prices, because the ticket prices are varied on tiers, so I can't necessarily break that down, but the best way to get more information about that is by calling 488-6287. Again, that number is 850-488-6287. And then something else going on for the holidays. On Friday, downtown at the R.A. Gray Building, which is actually the Museum of Florida History, because it's just not the museum, no, there's the Florida Archives in there in the library. They're having a Winter Holidays in Florida from 6 to 8 p.m. on Friday, which is an after-hours event. They like to host after-hours events every now and then, which I think are really nice. They're having a slideshow of historic photos from holidays seen throughout Florida, so it's not just Tallahassee. It'll be all throughout, from Miami to, St. Augustine, a little bit of Tallahassee. It's a little bit of everything. And then downstairs in the museum, there will be live music, and then, of course, there'll be refreshments on hand. So feel free to check that out. Again, that's the Winter Holidays in Florida, Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Museum of Florida History. And then a summer samba duo at What Cafe. What Cafe is actually in the Northwood Plaza. It's from 9 to 11 p.m. on Saturday. It's going to be traditional Brazilian music, a little samba, a little bossa nova. So, feel free to check that out if you're into cultural events. I think this would be one that you should, and live music, like cultural, like music together.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like it equals good time. And then one more, I can't forget this annual event, Market Days, which is on Saturday and Sunday. So if you miss it Saturday, you can check it out Sunday. It's going to be tons and tons of vendors. You can do a lot of people say they get all their holiday shopping done at Market Days.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's at the North Florida Fairgrounds, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday and Sunday. That's all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this edition, and I'll see you next time. Bye.